Hello and welcome to Lovely English Stories. Thank you for stopping by. This story is for intermediate English learners. Are you ready? Well then, let's get started. The Digital World, a B1, B2 intermediate English story with vocabulary explanations at the end. When Daniel woke up on Monday morning, the first thing he did was check his phone. Messages from friends, news updates, and several notifications from social media appeared on the screen. Before he even got out of bed, he had already spent 15 minutes scrolling. Daniel was not the only one with this habit. Many people today begin and end their day with their phones. Technology has become a normal part of everyday life. It helps people communicate, learn new skills, and stay informed about the world. However, Daniel had recently begun to wonder if he was spending too much time online. At work, Daniel used a computer for most of the day. He worked in a marketing company where social media played an important role. His job was to create posts, respond to comments, and study online trends. In many ways, the internet helped him do his work better. Companies today depend on digital communication to reach their customers. Despite these advantages, Daniel noticed something strange. After several hours online, he often felt tired and distracted. Sometimes he opened social media just to answer one message, but 20 minutes later, he realized he had forgotten what he originally planned to do. One evening, while meeting his friend Hannah for coffee, Daniel mentioned this problem. "I feel like I'm always connected," he said, "but at the same time, I'm not really focused on anything." Hannah smiled. "You're not alone. A lot of people are trying to find a better balance between online and offline life." She explained that she had started setting small rules for herself. For example, she turned off notifications during meals and avoided using her phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. "It helps me start the day more calmly," she said. Daniel decided to try something similar. The next morning, instead of checking his phone immediately, he opened the window and looked outside. The street was quiet, and the sky was slowly becoming brighter. For the first time in a long while, he noticed how peaceful the morning felt. During the following weeks, Daniel continued to change his habits. He still used technology every day, but he became more aware of how and when he used it. At work, he focused on completing one task before opening another website. In the evening, he sometimes left his phone in another room while reading a book or talking with friends. Gradually, Daniel realized that technology itself was not the problem. The real challenge was learning how to use it wisely. Digital tools can make life easier, faster, and more connected. They allow people to communicate across countries, learn new information instantly, and share ideas with the world. But they can also distract us if we are not careful. By the end of the month, Daniel felt more balanced. His phone was still an important part of his life, but it no longer controlled his attention. For Daniel, the goal was not to avoid technology, but to use it in a way that supported his life instead of interrupting it. How often do you use your phone or tablet or laptop or desktop computer? Tell us in the comments below. Do you use your phone as soon as you wake up, or do you try to start the day slowly? Now, let's go through some of the vocabulary from this story. There's a mix here of intermediate and a few advanced words. If we don't explain something that you don't know, comment the word below and we'll get back to you. So, let's start with notifications. These are messages or alerts that appear on your phone or computer. For example, I received several notifications on my phone this morning. Offline, that's the opposite of being online. If you are online, you are connected to the internet. If you are offline, you are not connected to the internet. I like to spend time offline in the evening. Scrolling. To scroll means to move up or down on a screen to see more content. She was scrolling through photos. Aware. To be aware is to know or to notice something. He became aware that he was spending too much time online. Balance. Balance is a situation where different things are in the right proportion. We have a balance. She tries to keep a balance between work and rest. Calmly. Calmly means in a peaceful and relaxed way. He spoke calmly during the meeting. Controlled. Controlled or to control means to manage or direct something carefully. She controlled her time on social media. To distract. To distract is to take someone else's attention away from something. Loud noises can distract students. Focused. If you are focused, you are giving full attention to something. He stayed focused on finishing his work. Gradually means slowly over time. The weather gradually became warmer. Advantages. These are the opposite to disadvantages. Advantages are good or helpful qualities of something. Working from home has advantages. Allow. To allow is to give permission or make something possible. This app allows people to share photos. Appeared or to appear means to become visible or to come into view. A message appeared on the screen. Attention is the act of concentrating on something. Attention. He asked for the students' attention. Avoid. To avoid is to stay away from something. She tries to avoid using her phone at night. Challenge. A challenge is something difficult that requires effort. Learning a new language can be a challenge. Comments. Comments are written or spoken opinions about something. People left comments on the video. Please leave your comments below on what you think of this and also your thoughts on technology. Connected means linked to the internet or to other people. We stay connected with friends online. Continued or to continue means to keep doing something without stopping. He continued working after lunch. Create. To create means to make something new. She likes to create videos for her channel. To depend means to rely on something or someone. Many businesses depend on the internet. Despite means even though something happens. So despite the rain, they went for a walk. Habit. A habit is something you do regularly without thinking. Checking my phone became a habit. Informed means having knowledge about something. The news helps people stay informed. Interrupting. To interrupt means to stop something for a short time. A phone call kept interrupting his work. Mentioned. To mention means to speak about something briefly. She mentioned an interesting idea. Peaceful means calm and quiet. The park was peaceful in the early morning. Reach. Reach means to arrive at or to contact someone. Companies try to reach more customers online. Realized or to realize is to suddenly understand something. He realized he forgot his keys. Recently means not long ago. She recently started a new job. Setting. Setting is the act of deciding or creating something. She is setting limits for her phone use. Similar means almost the same. Their ideas are very similar. Skills. Skills are abilities learnt through practice. Communication skills are important at work. To be honest, communication skills are important everywhere. Smiled or to smile means to show happiness with your face, with your mouth. She smiled when she heard the good news. Supported or to support means to help or encourage someone. Her friends supported her decision. Updates. Updates are new information or changes about something. The app sends updates every week. Wonder. To wonder means to think or feel curious about something. I wonder what will happen next. Instantly. If something happens instantly, it happens immediately or without delay. The message was delivered instantly. Respond. To respond is to reply to something. She responded to the message quickly. Wisely means in a smart and careful way. We should use technology wisely. Trends. Trends are popular changes or patterns over time. He studied social media trends for his job. We hope you enjoyed this lovely English story and the vocabulary explanations. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Get productive and check out our language learning productivity packs over on Etsy. But don't forget to use code YouTube10 for 10% off. And if you want to listen to us while you're, out and about, then head over to Spotify and search for Lovely English Stories, and you'll find all of our stories there too. See you soon.